Welcome back embukeli sesititfolile tindzaba solokuyilo lihlelo kusile breakfast show sathemba ukuthi ke sowusitakile soluvile live ukuthi ingabe lime libheka aphi namuhla isikhathi sethu manje senguye ke 21 minutes to 7 njengoba sike sasho ke earlier on asicala lona lihlelo ukuthi sithatha ikhulumisa phela namhla tindzaba takhona tabo innovation sesinaye ke Yusuf Shabangu losuka khona ku cyber security group lotho khona ukuthi akhona ukuthi asiguide sihambe kahle sonke ke mbukeli steward lokuthi ngabe lama innovations lawa ani nokuthi atositangani thina sibandvu impela sikumukele ehlelweni.
Sibonga Mavimbela sivusele nababukeli emakhaya.
Impela kumbe singacala la ukuthi kunambukeli kumbe lo nga understand nasikhuluma nge-innovations sikhuluma ngetinto leti kanjani nje kahle kahle.
Okay, masikhuluma ngema innovations la more especially la velile nyalo ngesikhathi se-COVID. Sesibuka lokuthi kube nabo lockdown, kube nabo quarantine and all that nebantu basebentela ngasekhaya. So ama innovations dindlela le sizama ukuthi sitisebenzise ukuthi even though sik lockdown or even though sisebentela ngasekhaya sikhona ukuthi sichubeke nemisebenzi as if tinto beti normal kungabi naleyo pinch lenganani lesitawuvakala ukuthi naso usekhaya umsebenzi awusakhona ukuchubeka naso uvalelekile ku lockdown awusakhona kwenta tinto takho as a human. So lawo ma innovations lawo ngilasita ukuthi sikhona ukuthi sizame ukuchubeka na normal life yethu even though sibhekene na ipandemic lesinayo.
lama mvona singise ema-pandemic lama innovations lawa ngumaphi kahle kahle na ungabekisela umbukeli?
Okay, ahlukahlukene lama innovations depending on ema needs akho as umuntu. Maybe singaqala sibuke etisebenzi ukuthi maybe nangisebentela ngasekhaya yini lenga isebenzisa kuze ngikhone kwathi ukuthi umsebenzi wami uyakhona ukuchubeka even though ngisekhaya. So we have quite a number of lawo ma innovations leswasebenzisa but most importantly vele kudzingeka le internet kudzingeka lama smart devices because without those kuba likhunyana otherwise ngakhona kusebenzisa your collaboration worksuit ngikhona ukuthi nangisekhaya singene sibe banengi through ema smart devices or ema laptops or ema desktops si connect sende umsebenzi ngiloyo naloyo asethinzaweni letihlukene but sende umsebenzi munye lesitawukhona ukuthi ibusiness ichubeke isebende. We can even have ema meetings sisemakhaya through your virtual meeting applications lafana nabo bo Zoom and the like lesingakhona ukuthi siwasebenzise. And even on the personal side akhona la ethu lesikhona ukuthi siwasebenzise for my personal use, your entertainment, your utility bill payments. Akusadingi ukuthi ngihambe ngedolobheni ngiyobhadala my utilities. Sengiyakhona ukuthi through bo online banking, bo cell phone banking nalama ima platforms leswa provide ngulama telecommunications companies lesinawo bo imali nabo Momo Pay ngikhona ukuthi ngibhadale my utility bills at the comfort of my home, therefore reducing the risk yekuba out there and exposed to this virus. Yes.
Then lana you did touch on issue ema business as well ukuthi bana kuna soma business maybe nyalo lohlelo sesemncane ule emakhaya yena nakacabanga nje tindzaba tabo internet ucabanga an added expense into my business but ke yini lokutambuyela yena by actually starting to use lama innovations lawa lasakhona ebusinessini yakhe?
Okay, masibuka even nema reports lakhishwa bo UN bo WHO nabo ITU is that even post COVID nasekuthiwa maybe sesitfolile indlela yokuthi siphile without or with leligciwane vele the new normal sekutaba ukuthi lota usurvive ngilota bese yakhonile ukuthi ainveste ku technology. So loyo soma business vele singamkhuthata ukuthi aka-investe la technology because that is the new way lesesitayisebenzisa nyalo vele sesitawuzama kuminimize i-contact ye-human to human sesitawuzama kuminimize ukuthi sonke sihambe siyenzawonye if possible vele sekumcoka lokusebentela ngasekhaya sekumcoka ku-investa ukuthi ube nale infrastructure yokukhona ukuthi u-transacte online ukhone kwenta ama-orders akho online. We've seen ma-supply chains and logistics companies vele sekazama kwenta contactless process ukuthi starting from ordering to i-delivery konke sengikwenta online without i-contact of the next person. So loyo somabhizinisi it is very key ukuthi aka-investe in these technologies for your communication netisebenti takhe kwamele ukuthi a-investe kulawo ma-technologies lawo even for the survival of the business. It is key because vele sekutawuncipha lokuthi si-interact physically as humans.
I think go itolo tikolo ticalile tiyavulwa.
Yes.
Kunebantwana besikole lana and lokhu kahle ngabo they are still young and indzaba nje ye-technology yintfo labayihambela embili. Siyathi tikolo sibangena ngabo 9 namuhla maybe khona lo sabukela nyana.
Yes.
Yena lokungamsita as asenda tindvo takhe tesikole lokukhona nje.
Well, for the education side, we do have technologies lakhona, and personally, I would say good advantage for Lompane Scholar because the internet it has a lot of information that would be of benefit to the student. So kumqoka kakhulu ukuthi as students batijwayele lokusebenzisa i-internet as sibonile nje during the lockdown. Letinye tikolo and tertiary institutions to implementile both distance learning or online learning to try and keep lama students busy ukuthi angabe sesekayahlala emakhaya. So we've seen technologies lafana nabo Google Classroom, your Moodle, even some technologies la as basic as your email or even your WhatsApp. You can use those to conduct classes with lama students. But as we said earlier on, it all depends on a strong, reliable and affordable internet connection for the people to connect. And they should have very smart devices so that bakhone ukuthi connect. Otherwise vele sekuyindlela lesitabo isebenzisa ukuthi sesi conduct classes online tishela or loyo lecture so yakhona ukuthi a record a video post on the group and my students are khona kufunda. And the advantage yako is flexibility because if it's a video it doesn't mean ukuthi sekufuna sonke siyibukele at the same time. Nangisese busy ngalokunye ngingava ngiba busy then sengiyakhona ukuthi ngibuye ngibukele not unless it's something le live lapho khona sitawukhona ukuthi sibukele sonke at once. Otherwise lawo ma technologies lawo I would really advise lama students ukuthi they should invest on those because kuphinze kukusite wena le access to the internet ukuthi ukhone ukuthola nalenye information maybe lobo ungayitholi ngala ku the class time. So you're connected your own personal research. So it becomes very key for those students. And kuyasita ke ukuthi sizame nalokunciphisa le contact because leligciwane sivile ukuthi lihamba ngale human to human contact. So vele le technology is key. I think others nje bebasho ukuthi people labaka telecommunications are among the unsung heroes because without the infrastructure it becomes difficult for most of lama industries to function. So nyalo nje everyone so rely on telecommunications ukuthi sikhone ku deliver whatever we want to deliver.
Maybe some other countries bahambe baze bafika to the level ukuthi bona seba technological innovations abo sekafike kuma robotics.
Yes.
Maybe for us sase muvana kancane. But maybe can you take us through just briefly about robotics and how maybe if we can apply them to our own environment or our own setting kungasisebenzela kanjani locally?
Yes, when it comes to the hardware part of things, for countries it is key. We really have to invest on Leo infrastructure or Leo technology, Leo hardware, because we've seen in other countries whereby they have recorded 0 cases in some hospitals or in some environments through the use of robots and drones. Because akhona lama robots lesekakhona nyalo lasebenzisa your smart technology or your artificial intelligence, which is AI, to try and disinfect. Lasebenzisa your ultraviolet light. Lamanya sebenzisa your thermal sensors. Lama robotics ultraviolet lighting lesebenzisa to disinfect. Nase singeva nje ukuthi okay tikola tiyavulwa or a certain company kusolakala ukuthi likhona leligciwane. We deploy those robots ahambe with the ultraviolet light, and it is proven ukuthi 99.9% iyalibulala leligciwane and other bacteria. And kusita ukuthi akubi umuntu lese ngathi cancer naye seka exposed. So kuba mcoka kakhulu lihambe lelo robot li disinfect, and lenye advantage li much faster than lokwentiwa ngumuntu. So liyakhona ukuthi li disinfect quickly bantu sebabuyile futhi. We have lamanye ema thermal sensor, and they can detect body temperature yemuntu within 10 meters. So iyakhona leyo robot ukuthi iscanne up to 200 people in a space of maybe a minute, and a human cannot do that. So sesiscanile abantu labang 200 in a minute, siyakhona kubona isolate ukuthi okay body temperature yalona is a bit higher, siyakhona ukuthi simkhweshisele eceleni for further testing. So lokho ngilesingakusebenzisa mainly kuma airports, kuma bus ranks, and even letikolweni, because labantwana bangena babanengi la gedeni. Kutawuthatha isikhathi lokusebenzisa le handheld sensor ukuthi sibateste one by one. Kanti kube kuthiwa sinale robot le thermal sensor vele silideploy lapha egedeni ezibenga liyakhona ukuthi libascanne quicker, then sesiyaba isolate lamanye. We have quite a number of lama technologies lawa, and vele angasebenta kithi ezisilive. Lamanye afake ekhathi your proximity sensor lesingawasebenzisa. I think it's a device loba nayo nje somewhere la khikhini oyihake la bhandeni, and if umuntu seka within maybe 2 meters, if it's observes a social distancing, it beeps to alert you ukuthi this person is now getting closer to you. So sesiyakhona ukuthi lapho kube lula lokuthi is observe le social distancing. And other technologies lakhona sibuka your hand washing sensor. I think now it's applicable because WHO and Ministry of Health bas advise ukuthi we should wash our hands for at least 20 seconds. And so leo hand washing sensor sifaka kuma bathrooms and lama taps lebas provide ngawo iyakalela lokuthi vele letandla takho udiwashe for at least 20 seconds in. If usikhanza ukuthi sowudojile wadiwasha for 5 seconds, it will send a report to the administrator, but anonymously ngeke isho ukuthi sibani, and then the administrators babone ukuthi okay there's a need to further educate people about the importance of washing our hands. So cishe maningi lama technologies lakhona, and they are very very applicable because ayasita, and ezisibonile kuma developed countries ma cases abo anciphe kakhulu through the use of these robots, these drones, these sensors, and so on and so forth.
And then ke nangomuntu maybe unaliswati liba ne interest ukuthi yathi nami I do wanna make something le kanjena le tokhona ukuthi isite ngalana etiko letempilo. Okay, we see ukuthi uhulumende sakhona lokunye la sakucala sibonile just last week bebalonja an application utawufaka ingcingweni tebantu ikhona ukuthi balandzeleleke bantu laba kumbe labathola lo mkhuhlane. But what about nango umfundzi nyalo, maybe so loka lo ndatinto double science double ICT, so ufuna kufunza naye kwakha letinto le environment, is it enabling, is it allowing ukuthi labantu laba maswati bakhona kufunza ngetinto leti kanjena locally, bakhona nabo ukuthi batokhona contributor kuna community yaka ICT?
Yes, I think we would definitely encourage bantwana bemaswati ukuthi laba ne interest ku ICT. Excuse me, they should take up le field le, because kumcoka, and as isibona it is something le ku demand worldwide. So kungaba I career lenhle kubo, and kulama tertiary institutions lesinawo in the country akhona lama courses that we offer. I think artificial intelligence ICT, they are offered Bolimco Queen, I think the university. We also have at Scott. So lawo my universities lawo they do offer, and students can try and further their career there, but okhona ukuthi ba benefit bathole nalelwati. And even ku internet you can try and do your own research now so that you get that extra skill. But vele through lama tertiary institutions less now, we do definitely have or offer such courses langa gcina kuthasite lama students into the field yaga technology, because it is mainly ICT, which is programming and your artificial intelligence and robotics, which is offered in these tertiary institutions.
But in your analysis now buka nje wathi now noma nanixoxa nebantu niva ukuthi kontiwa yini ukuthi liningi lebantu ngathi liyabaleka ngalana mani kule field lena kanzi it is I think it is a field leto khona ukuthi isi forward as a country nathi sigcine sifike la sifise kufika khona first all status.
Yes.
But ngathi sibaleka kakhulu mani ngalana
kule field
oshwa yini?
Okay, I must say it's not an easy field, but depending of course on umuntu ukuthi uyiviewa kanjani. It's a field le demanding, it's a field ledzinga dedication, it's a field ledzinga an open mind, because as isibona nje lama technologies lawa lo mnye umuntu angacabanga ukuthi roboting ngalisukela ngakuphi, but after studying uyabona ukuthi it's something that is doable, something longayenda nawe as umfana lothi sukela le ekugcineni kwelive, but it is really possible. And maybe I would say ngilama requirements, what I've seen nje mina nasende ma admissions, ngilama requirements lokhanza ukuthi lo mfana yes unayo le interest uyafuna, but ukhanza ukuthi maths ne science it's not something lengathi ufit kuyo, so ukhanza ukuthi bese sekuya disadvantage. But we do have programs that we are running to ensure ukuthi as early as primary school labantwana they are exposed to lama technologies now. So we are a bit of programming, so yakhona kwenda just a simple web page, so that kutoba lula nasekafika high school ukuthi ayiphase ICT ayiphase maths akhona ukuthi abe admitted into lama courses lawa. So we're definitely working on empowering the school kids ukuthi bayithanze le field lena, sibanike nalelo lwati lesibanika lona, to ensure ukuthi they develop le skill from an early age. Yes.
Then kumbe singabe noma siwelele ndzabeni yayo i-security. La ku security asente example nyalo sesekhona lokuthi ngihlede endlini ngiya order kudla through licingo lami.
Yes.
Ngibona ngesidududu sesegedeni mina. Kulesinye isikhathi ngiyakhona nokuthi even nale payment ngende khona la cingweni kimi nje sector sekuphelele siyahlukana nemvo esidududu.
Yes.
Ingabe kuloko kuphephe kangakani, ngidiphephisa kanjani kuloko ngaze ngikhanze ukuthi sengi-order from a platform lengekho nje yakhiwe nje isukele emoyeni?
Yes. Well, yes, vele kulesikhathi lesesikuso sekukanjalo sesi-order kudla online, ma payments sesiwenda online. I think kulama developed countries nje sekuba bede nalo muntu wesidududu sekufika i-drone ifike ikulethele liphasela lakho leselidisinfectiwe wena so sendile i-payment. But in our case, yes, we do have lama platforms. I think first and foremost lama companies or lama businesses let's order go online asebenzisa the already existing platforms. That is the first option. Could say I can just use a platform for a certain bank that is already existing, and I link to my business to avoid developing my own platform. Le bataze bantu bagcine sebayiduplicate igcine seyikuthathela imali yakho ngendlela letingasito. You can use your imali, your Momo Pay or your e-wallet and so on and so forth. At least lawo siyawati ukuthi they are a bit safer. But nakhona the other time nasifikile sabaqushisa babukela ukuthi uyibona kanjani lokuthi le online banking lena ngile authentic, ngaze ngithi khanze sengifaka ema details ami page lelingasilo leli bogus. Yes, so kuba ngiloko. But if leyo business insista ukuthi ifuna kutendela yayo i-platform, then we can refer back to lama measures esawabuka kuqala ukuthi leyo website kufuna ibe ngile phephile, kufuna ibe na ibe secure, kube nge-HTTPS, and nawe kufuna ukuthi utithayiphele wena le address, ungalandzele ma link longawadi. So make sure ukuthi you follow the right address provided by the business. Ungeva ngemuntu ukuthi hayi mina ngibhadelela. So it becomes key because nyalo vele internet usage ema states athi it has tripled. Because vele abantu basekhaya so babhizi vele nge-internet, and ama-telecommunications companies, I think they are feeling nje lokuthi no, i-traffic yethu is a bit higher, so they have to do something. And kuba tripled, it means nalabantu labagangako nabo bafocusa more. As we have seen nje, i-phishing iyanzile kakhulu. Phishing is whereby this bogus person utawufuna leader to a false page, agcine sekathethe your details, even scam imali yakho, because when ucabanga ukuthi this is the right platform. So even those attacks anyuke kakhulu. So kumcoka lokuthi siwadi and le security ibe khona. Ayikho kithi kuphela as ama consumers, even nangale kuma employers or lama businesses kufuna nabo ba invest kule infrastructure, ba make sure lama platforms abo they are secure for the person ukuthi naye akhone kufila safe nakafaka ama details akhe in this business.
Hey Mpele, ngenxa yesikhathi sethu uzofuna sale sisha sibeka lapho. Ngiyabona ukuthi vele you had quite a lot to share naye umbukeli, but siyathemba ukuthi maybe sometime soon utaphenza ubuye uchubeke la sigcine khona, sichubeke sibeke siyembili.
Definitely.
Mbukeli ke njengoba isikhathi sethu sesinjena ke lo bekungweke Yusuf Shabangu lo suka khona cyber security group lo beka sitshela kabanti ke ngato indzaba tema innovations la sakhona kulesi khathi samanje. Njengoba isikhathi sesinjena sasatha short commercial break, sibuye sitfule indzaba tethu tesibili.
Kumelula ukuthi ligciwane lecorona lisuke kulomunye lingene kulomunye uma sitawusonzelana. Singasita sinciphise kwanza kwalo ngekuthi sikhweshelane. Lokhu kusho ukuthi singachawulani, singathinzani njengokuhagana nje. Tikhweshise ngesigaba lesimitha kusuka kulabanye. Kumcoka kakhulu kuhlala uhlobile nekuthi hlobisa uma uke waphumela kubantu. Ngekubambisana sitakumisa kwanza kwaleli gciwane sibe ngulabaphilile. Eswatini sibambisene kulwa nekwanza kweligciwane lecorona.
COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time. It is spread from person to person, mainly through the droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs, or sneezes.